Hi everyone, welcome to WW Designs. My name is Nikki and this channel is all about sharing my love for paper crafting. And I've had a bonus week off work because I broke my toe on Christmas Day. So I wasn't planning on taking leave this Christmas because I'm going overseas next year, but a broken toe and my job do not mix because I have to be on my feet and running around all day long. So I've had a little bit of extra time at my craft desk. That included a massive clean out, and I've been making some masterboards. And I thought I would share some of these with you because they could be ideas that you might like to try. If you're new to junk journaling, a masterboard is simply a sheet of cardstock or paper, whatever you want to use, and you collage bits of paper onto it. There's plenty of YouTube videos about this, so I'm sure I don't need to, show you exactly how to make one. So to save you being bored stupid, I'm showing you what I have created though. And don't panic if you don't have all these things in your stash, but you would like to have some masterboards. I have created a printable kit in my shop. I will leave the link down below where you can purchase this for just a few dollars and then print them out to your heart's content. So this first one, I did see something a little similar on one of the many YouTube videos I have been watching, and I truly can't remember who it was, or I would happily give them credit. But what I loved about it, actually it might have been on my Instagram feed. Oh, I don't know. But it was all done with rectangles, so nothing torn. So I thought I would try that. So as you can see, no torn things, which I know us junk journalers love to do. I also did add a little bit of inking around the edges of some of the pieces, but I've kept this one very neutral. You could tone it down even more with a bit of coffee spray, but I thought that was a great base for tags and all those sort of fun things. Then the next one I've done, and this is for all the lovers of coffee, I used book pages as my base. I sprayed it very liberally with coffee. I even dribbled some coffee on it. And then I got my coffee stamps out, plus a few word stamps, and went to town. Absolutely love this one because I'm a coffee fiend. So we'll definitely be putting that one to good use. Then another idea is to just put down a heap of book pages. I've done these in all different directions for interest. Then I got my stamps out and just stamped and stamped and stamped. This is a very busy masterboard. You could add some fresh book page on top when you cut it out if you wanted to tone it down. But otherwise, add some pretty flowers when you're making tags or things like that. Some pretty butterflies. They will look fabulous, even though this is an incredibly busy background. Now, and this one, I was going through my book supplies. I love going to op shops and book fairs. I'm actually going to one on Saturday. And I gravitate towards botanical books. Love using these sort of images in my journaling. So I thought I would make one that's botanical themed. So I grabbed pages out of a couple of the books. So all the papers I've used are botanical themed, and then I've just layered on some small images. So this is very monochrome. Again, you could add some coffee if you want to make it look older, but I quite like this light one. And honestly, leaves and pretty flowers and all sorts of things would look absolutely gorgeous when that has been cut up. Another idea is to pick a color. So depending on what style of journal you're making, pick a color that works with that style. I love nature, botanical things, as I've mentioned. So green to me was a perfect colour. Just, I don't know, I just thought sometimes, you know, when you're making journals, they can look a little bland. So this way, if you had a colour that matched your journal, you could then use this to make pockets and tuck spots and things like that. Again, add all the flowers and pretty things that you like, but I thought a coloured one was a good idea. Then the next one, this one, I had a huge tub of paper, like a huge tub. It was literally exploding. It was all my little scraps and things. And I went through it, and I did actually throw some scraps out, which is very unusual for me. I usually hang on to everything for dear life, but it was getting out of control. But I noticed I had all this lovely black and white stuff. So the idea of this one, again, if you're making a particular themed journal, create a masterboard that highlights the theme or the colours that you're using. And by doing this, same with the green one, you then can create some cohesiveness. You'll see little tuck spots or little pockets or journal cards or things sticking out of pockets. And as you flip through your journal, it will have quite a nice cohesive look. So I loved this one. Love monochrome, great fun to work with. So that was that idea. Now, the last one I did, which I just realised was not on my stack, is this one here. Sorry, this was actually the first one, I should say, not the last one. But this was done on a scrap of cardboard. So it's not true A4 size. It's a weird and wonderful size. But what I did, I layered down just a heap of quite pale, almost pastel other than this bright yellow, down on my cardstock first. Then I got some gesso, covered it very lightly in gesso, and then pressed it with a piece of paper towel that has a wave design. So that creates some interest. Then I got my texture paste, and the one I love using is this light moulding paste from Montmartre. It's incredibly good value. It's very easy to use. It's like a light mousse. I absolutely adore it. I got my doily stencils out and added some of that as well. So I've toned all the colours right down, but you can still see bits and pieces of it. Now, I haven't included this one in the kit, but if you pop over to my Ko-fi page, I've actually made this available to you as a free printable. So please go to my Ko-fi page and grab that for yourself. And then all you have to do is cut it up or print it out, cut it up and start creating with it. So there we go. That is my little masterboard collection, something I've been working on during the holidays. If you have any questions, pop them down in the comments box. Happy to help you out. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I know that helps YouTube show others my videos, and I would really appreciate it. And of course, if you're not already following this channel, I would love it if you did, especially if you love all things papercraft. So bye for now. Stay safe and stay healthy.